There are many advantages to buying a reliable used car with cash, but first, I'd like to share some very intriguing numbers with you. From LendingTree.com, we can see that the average monthly car payment in the US is $563 for new vehicles, $397 for used vehicles, and $450 for leased vehicles. Now let's say that you take that $563 a month and put it into a reliable fund such as the S&P 500 with an average return rate of 12%. You would have around $130,000 in 10 years and $1 million in 25 years. Carfax also tells us that the average value of a new vehicle drops around 20% in the first year of ownership and will continue to drop up to 60% of its value within the first 5 years. I do want to add in a note that in recent years there has been a surge in new and used car prices, but this is not the norm. According to JPMorgan.com, car prices are expected to continue declining through 2023. So even in the current car market, it's still worth taking a look at the benefits to buying a car with cash. Welcome back to the Biesinger Fire Journey channel. I'm Jordan Biesinger, and I share my family's fire journey with tips for building a wealthy life. Please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more on our journey. So should you buy a car with cash? In most cases, yes. If interested, you can check out this other video where I explain the pros and cons of leasing versus buying a car. So back when going to college, I took out a car loan to buy my dream Land Rover. This vehicle later became my worst nightmare. I'm very grateful that I later learned about Dave Ramsey and his philosophy. After watching many of his videos, my wife and I insisted on buying a car with cash. I should emphasize a reliable used car with cash. What are the 6 reasons to buy a car with cash? Let me share with you. First, avoiding interest. If you don't finance a car purchase, you can save a lot of money avoiding interest payments on the car loan, especially when you put it into perspective of using that money that you would have used for interest payments and loan payments and putting it towards investing and watching compound interest go to work for you. This may seem like an obvious advantage, but it's worth repeating. According to Experian, the average auto loan rate is 3.64% for new cars and 5.35% for used cars. Paying interest on a car may seem normal and fine in our society, but it's truly not beneficial to you, although it will make your lender very happy and wealthy. Number 2 is no monthly car payments. Since my wife and I owned our 2 Toyota cars in the past and purchased them with cash, we didn't have to worry about monthly car payments. This, in effect, greatly reduced our monthly expenses. This is also one of the reasons we have been able to save 56% of our income and allow us to invest more in the future. Having these monthly payments could lead to living paycheck to paycheck and not experiencing true financial freedom. It's a big deal if somebody loses their job or has other emergency expenses that need to be resolved. A crucial personal finance tip I've learned is to keep expenses low while keeping savings and investments high. This will help you have peace of mind. So instead of going out and paying a monthly payment to a car that wouldn't hold its value, why not spend it where it will appreciate? For example, a great place to put the extra money saved from not paying interest payments could go towards retirement or tax advantage accounts, such as a Roth IRA, 401k, HSA, etc. Number 3 is to avoid depreciation. According to industry experts, the value of a new vehicle drops by about 20% in the first year of ownership. Over the next 4 years, you can expect to have your car lose roughly 15% of its value each year, meaning that the average car will be worth just 40% of its purchase price after 5 years. This is assuming normal market conditions, of course. A 5-year-old vehicle that sold for $30,000 would then be worth $12,000. So what does depreciation even mean? Simply put, it's the difference between the price you pay and the price you can sell something. Generally, cars depreciate quickly, especially new cars. Remember that the moment you leave the parking lot in a brand new car, it starts to lose value and it's immediately a used car. If you finance the purchase, you could end up owing more than the car is worth, especially if you have a long loan term. Now, how can you avoid depreciation? Easy. Buy a car in cash. When buying a car in cash, you already own the car outright. Depreciation won't hurt so much. By owning the car, you don't have to worry about not being able to keep up with the car loan payments or worrying about paying more than the original purchase price. Number 4 is the vehicle is 100% yours, my friend. I still remember receiving my car's title letter saying I was the car owner. That was very exciting, especially since I had saved so much to pay for it all in cash. It does feel very different when you drive a car without a loan. There's no worry about the monthly car payments, you don't have to worry about car depreciation, and there's a clear peace of mind that comes with buying a car with cash. Benefit number 5. It prevents you from overspending. Financing a purchase of a car will encourage you to spend more than you plan to because you will focus more on the monthly payments rather than the car's total price. I love this quote from Dave Ramsey that says, "Just because you can make the car payments doesn't mean you can afford it. When planning to buy a car with cash, you have to buy it with the money you have on hand. So you will stick to your budget and it will be easier to talk to sales representatives, trust me." So I bought my Toyota Corolla for my brother-in-law. I remember he showed me some nicer cars, but I always said, sorry, that is not in my budget. And benefit number 6, it won't affect your debt-to-income ratio. It's so important to keep your DTI, the debt-to-income ratio, low so you're eligible for other loans such as a house mortgage. Lenders want to know that you have enough money left over each month after living expenses. We found that most mortgage lenders generally approve someone, including their new mortgage payments, when their debt-to-income ratio falls to 43% or less. When you have an outstanding car debt, your buying power will be lower because you have the higher DTI. So when looking for homes, it may become more difficult to be approved. Others may think that you're an oddball for not getting a car loan or for driving an older vehicle, but I assure you that it'll be worth it in the end. What are some of the positive experiences you've had buying a reliable used car with cash? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Please subscribe for more.